Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're surviving all this rain out there and flooding, and hope you're not dealing with any flood yourself. We'll get started here in just a few seconds once we have a chance for people to log in. All right, good morning, Jackson Middle School. This is Wednesday, May 20th, and these are your morning announcements. Your weather forecast today is cloudy with rain showers still and a high of 58 degrees. Hopefully, we'll get through this rain pattern soon. And here's today's Bolin's Bits of Information. This Bolin bit was actually emailed to me yesterday from the Emmelhines family, so I appreciate the interesting fact, and I'm happy to share this today. This is very good. Do you know why Franklin Roosevelt is the president whose picture is on the dime? He was the president back in World War II and in the Depression and all of that. So he is the president back in 1946. They put his picture on the dime. So why did they choose Franklin Delano Roosevelt? Well, this story goes back to when Franklin Roosevelt was president and he wanted to start a foundation to fight polio. He himself suffered from polio. He wanted to start a foundation to help others, especially children that were suffering from the disease. When it was announced that the foundation that he was created, which was called the National Foundation of Infantile Paralysis, when it was announced that that foundation was starting, there was a comedian named Eddie Cantor who suggested that everybody in the country send a dime to the White House in the mail. Well, people listened and they received over 2.6 million dimes sent to the White House over multiple trucks, and it was mostly sent by children that mailed these dimes to the White House to help with this foundation. That money went to Roosevelt's foundation. That foundation was later named the March of Dimes to research that polio vaccine. Since then, the March of Dimes has become one of the leading foundations in our country, raising money and researching childhood diseases like birth defects and healthy pregnancies and different things like that. And Franklin Roosevelt became synonymous with the dime. So 1946 was the first time his face was pictured on the dime. It actually was on his birthday in January of 1946. So thank you, Emmelhines family, for that Bolin bit. I enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget, next week we're doing our drop off of materials. We're hoping for good weather. If there's good weather, we're going to do this outside in the bus lane. Remember, we're going to have a kind of a backwards traffic pattern. We'll help you out with what that traffic pattern looks like with some people kind of directing traffic. But we're going to have you come in the side closest to Meadow Grove Lane or from Holton Road and have you come through the bus lane backwards and drop off the materials that you have at stations for textbooks, for technology. We're needing our app development iPads back. We don't need Chromebooks back. We want you to keep those and bring those to school next year. The only exception would be is if you are moving this summer and you know you're not using the Chromebook next year, then we do want that back. We'll have library books. We'll have classroom books. Those are the things that we're probably the most worried about getting back. Those are the things that easily get lost. So please make sure that you're checking for these classroom library books with for your teachers and maybe putting your teachers' names on them. We'll give you more specific directions as we go from there. Next week, Tuesday, is designed for 7th graders. We have different parts of the alphabet, starting with A through D in the morning and ending with L through Z. I think up through Z, S through Z. S through Z through 4:30, and then we have from 4:30 to 6. From 4:30 to 6. We have times for makeup. So we emailed all those out. We will email those times out again. Those times can also be found on the front page of our Jackson website right now. We put them on the calendar at the very bottom of the page, so you can see the times and the letters assigned and all of that at the bottom of the page for the calendar. And the letter that was emailed out is also on the front page of the website. So please take a look at that. 7th graders are on Tuesday, 8th graders are on Wednesday, and then Thursday can be anybody that missed the time Tuesday or Wednesday. We do have names assigned to different times to try to control how many people are here at one time. We're trying to keep our community healthy, our staff healthy, so please try to follow those. And then if for some reason Tuesday through Thursday doesn't work, we are taking appointments on Friday to come into the office to drop things off. But to do that, please call the school and we will assign a time for you to come in to be able to drop that off. So pay attention for more on that, and we'll have that ready to go for next week. Just a couple other reminders. 8th grade girls, if you're interested in volleyball at the high school next year, the new coach has sent out an invitation. They have a virtual meeting scheduled for tomorrow night at 6:30. I emailed that link out to families earlier this week. If you have any questions, email the coach. Her name is Erin Vanderswart. Her name is very difficult to spell, so if you are looking to email her, her email address is erv0530@swcsd.us. So again, it's Erin Vanderswart. She is a teacher at Grove City High School as well. So if you go to the Grove City website, you'll see her name there and you can email her through there. But if you have questions, see her. Attention golfers, anybody that's interested in the Jackson Golf Club next year, please contact Eric Jareski. He's the head coach of the golf club of the golf team at Grove City High School. You can email him at eric.jareski, JORESKI, at swcsd.us, and he'll get information to you about golf club next year. Once again, Friday is our last day of classwork. We're finishing up here. We've got today, tomorrow, and Friday. So don't forget to be checking your email and getting your work done. We got to make sure that we're getting all of this done because next week we're turning stuff in. So the end is near. This Friday is also the deadline for ordering yearbooks. Make sure that you get that done if you haven't done so already. You can go to clubs and activities on our website and find yearbook, and then the Pictavo link is there. Today's Wednesday, so we have food pickup at Grove City High School from 11 till 1. You can also get any technology issues figured out from 11 till 1 at Grove City. Just email chromebookhelp@swcsd.us. And then next week is our last week of school, obviously. So with Memorial Day being Monday, our last food pickup day of the year will be Tuesday. That's May 26th, also from 11 till 1 at Grove City High School. So next week, there's only one day of food pickup. It'll be Tuesday from 11 to 1. You'll get the food that you need for that week, and that will be the last food pickup of the school year. There are no birthdays today, so please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Everyone at Jackson Middle School, make today a great day.